It's time now for Better Money. Today we are talking about some frequently asked questions about estate planning with Joel Johnson. He's a certified financial planner and managing partner at Johnson Brunetti. Thank you so much for being with us.
It's great to be back, Kara.
It's nothing that anyone wants to think about, and it seems, I know when couples want to talk about it, but you really do have to make a plan long before you might need it.
Yeah, and this isn't just when someone passes away. This is also if somebody becomes incapacitated, they can't make the decisions for themselves, or if they want to protect their kids against maybe spending money too quick. So this goes a lot farther than what most people think.
Okay, so we want to share a question. So Shelley was wondering if proper estate planning can help to avoid nursing home costs and inheritance tax.
So the general answer to this is yes, but don't do it at home. Don't do it by yourself. You can protect some assets from the nursing home if done properly, but it needs to be done by an attorney who's an expert in Medicaid planning. Also, as far as inheritance tax goes, the answer is yes to that. If you do proper estate planning, most people can reduce, maybe even eliminate inheritance tax for their kids. The reason why many couples or many individuals pay that, especially the state inheritance tax here in Connecticut, is because they don't do the proper planning.
Okay, so it's important to do that. Larry asks, what are the differences between a revocable living trust and an irrevocable trust?
Great question, very common question. An irrevocable trust is one where once I set it up and put something into it, I can never change it if I was the one that set that up. So for instance, let's say I take a vacation home, put it into that irrevocable trust with my kids as the beneficiaries. I can never take it out. I've completely lost control. That's why it's irrevocable. All the rules are irrevocable. A revocable trust is what most people do when they're alive. They set up a living trust. They can put assets in it. It speeds the probate process and so on, but they can change their mind and take assets out of it also.
Is the trust to protect your assets so no one can take them and it goes right to your kids?
The living trust is, for the most part, to make it very efficient when someone passes away. It can go right to the kids, it can bypass probate or the delay of probate, and you can also have provisions that allow the management of the assets if I can no longer make decisions.
Okay. Nancy had a question. Is it better to have a general or a durable POA, I assume that means power of attorney as
Yes.
we age, and how frequently should we revise our will?
So you should revise your will whenever there's a change, so we'll answer that one first, whenever there's a change in your needs, in your wants, in your family situation. As far as durable power of attorney versus general, a durable power of attorney lasts until you revoke it or forever. Let's just say it's past your death or past your incapacity to make decisions. A general power of attorney stops when you become unable to make decisions. So if I give a general power of attorney to my father to make decisions on my behalf and I die, that general power of attorney goes away. Durable goes past, or it endures the event.
Okay. Tom wanted to know, what's the best way to safeguard assets for my children?
So this gets into the issue of control, and it depends on what Tom's question is. If he's trying to protect the assets from being spent too quickly, then a trust does the job. If he's trying to treat kids differently, a trust will do the job. So if anybody has these issues about control or protecting their kids from spending money too fast, a trust is very appropriate, and again, they should see the right attorney for that.
Okay, so there's also a checklist. If you want to get thinking about what you need to do, take the time, maybe do one thing a week, but you have this offer of the estate planning checklist, and to get it, it's free. All you have to do is go to bettermoneytv.com, click the box that says click here to receive your free offer from Johnson Brunetti, and I think if everyone did this, you just would sleep a little better at night. You feel like your house is in order.
People get overwhelmed by this subject of estate planning, and this really helps make sure that they understand it in a simple way and they can decide what the next steps are.
Alrighty, thank you so much, Joel.
Thanks, Kara.
That's Better Money.